Hey everybody, it's Ryan from Knights Around the Table, and with me as always is Shad. Shad has no idea what he's in for today and no idea what's going on. Shad, what's that?
I don't know. I don't even know English.
Oh, well, then it's going to be a wild ride, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a board game. Comprende board game. This is a board game called Feudum, and the reason I have it on my table today, Shad, is I worked with Oddbird Games, that's the publisher, to do a how to play video for this game, Feudum, and then a short time after, so this is supplied by Oddbird Games, no money paid, and then I enjoyed the game so much that I paid my own hard-earned money for a Kickstarter campaign that they ran called the Septennial. Take two.
Do it.
What was it called? It's called the Feudum Septennial Edition. What is Septennial? Yeah, I can't even say it. What does it mean?
8. I don't know.
Close. 7. So you think, like, why celebrate the 7th anniversary of every game? I have theories. I find it interesting that they went for a 7th anniversary rather than what, like a 10th anniversary or 15th, like a, divisible by 5. But why it's funny and why I think it is creatively very smart is this. Feudum is a weird game. It's very strange. You can see that the art style is unlike, yeah, look at this guy. The art style is unlike any other board game I have ever seen or have ever owned. So, and it's just kind of like, it's quirky, it's different, and so I thought that they spun it very well, calling it the Septennial Edition. I thought that was really, really smart. So here's what you get. I'm going to shoot this over this way. You grab that. Here's what you get when you pay the bucks for the Septennial Edition. Now, I've spoken to a few people on the Discord server. Where's the Discord? So you want to join us on the Discord server, there it is. I'm going to replace that. You can punch that all in, or you can go to knightsaroundthetable.com/Discord. That'll get you there faster. Anyway, who were a little bit annoyed that they got this and maybe they picked up this and maybe they got this thing, but they didn't get this thing because it was an extra cost. And we're going to open it all and see what it's all about. Starting with the most boring thing, maybe? No, this part's boring, so all these little envelopes we're going to put aside for now, and hopefully I'll remember to come back to them. Let's look at the bit that I think most people got when they backed this, which is in this box. This is the stuff, they call it. So,
oh crap.
We'll crack this open. What is Feudum all about, you ask? Oh, pass me the little tool. No, the tool, the whatever tool. This is. What is this? Is this a dental implement? I don't know, but it replaces our craft knife anyway. Yeah, or fingernails or teeth or whatever you want to open it with. So let me crack this. Notice how there's, it's not, they didn't splurge for a printed box, which I think is fine. It's just a cardboard thing because you're going to be throwing this out anyway. This is not the box for the game. That other thing that we have out there is the box for the game.
It's the box for the stuff.
Look, I ripped the sticker. It's impossible to resell now. That's it. Forget about it. Yeah. All right, what's in this thing? Well, let me show you. Because I don't even know. Here's the other thing about Kickstarter stuff is you spend the money and you grumble because it's like, oh, so-and-so has dinged your credit card. Like, and then and then you forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
And then 2 years later, this thing arrives on your doorpost, and you're like, your doorstep. You're like, what did I buy again?
Yeah.
I have no idea what's in there. I have a vague recollection of a couple of things, but here's what it is. You get a piece of cardboard. Look at that. Tons of fun for the kids. Accordion.
Oh my gosh.
Hours of fun.
Oh my god.
More importantly, here's what's up. Let me see if I can, a smarter channel host would have actually gone and looked up what he backed. But, it's nice around the table, folks. Expect little. So we have a Septennial Edition coin with the 7 on it. That's just, I think, a coin with a value of 7. But look, what's it made of? Metal, yes, and metal, as we know, is a premium material for making coins in board games. We have 150 point chits for the different people that you can be in the game, because I guess maybe they originally went up to 100, or they don't exist at all. We'll find out when we dig into the game. We have a plastic bag. Who cares? We have this lovely embroidered Septennial Edition, or do you know what that's called? A snake eating its tail. Starts with an O. Not a chance. Oh. They'll teach you all about it in university, I'm sure. That's an Ouroboros.
Beautiful.
And it signifies unendingness, eternity, I think.
And Septennial. That's
And
what it says
well,
on the
not
bottom.
quite, but it does say Septennial, yeah. So 7 years. So I forget the things that you draw in this game. I think they may be cubes, but you can put your cubes in that bag. Very nice. I have sleeves. Look, sleeves for cards with the Septennial Ouroboros on the sleeves. It looks like fewer sleeves by far than I have cards. Maybe that's a sample to get you to be interested in getting more sleeves for the cards. What's the point of putting sleeves in your cards?
It looks cool.
Sure. It's so that it's like, like years and years and years down the line, these board games are like books, right? And the most popular ones will be reprinted, but most won't, right? So the idea is if the cards get messed up, you'll never be able to replace them. So people who are really picky or fastidious or particular about that will sleeve their cards so that they can keep them in pristine condition. Another function of sleeving that I more tend towards is if you have a game where, let's say it's like 7 cards, right? And they have to go face down. You have to pull a card from the table, and they got to be secret, and that's like the whole game, like something like Love Letter. If one card gets a nick in it, you always know, oh, the nicked card is the princess card or whatever, and then that wrecks the entire game. You got to go buy a new copy unless everyone agrees to pretend that they don't know which card's in the nicked card. So when you sleeve
Or they
a game,
nick all the cards.
or just forensically nick in the exact same spot. Yeah. So the sleeves protect that in a game where it really matters that you don't mar your cards. Now, the big money is in this item right here. Yeah, you notice the dude on the front, that monster creature thing. This is called the Behemoth, and this is the Septennial Edition Behemoth that is in metal. Oh, look, he's got a keyhole on his back.
Coin-operated boy.
He is. Now, here, you can handle that. Don't touch him. You can handle it, I said. Okay, handle it. Here, on camera, handle it. Don't touch it. What do you think you're... No, I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, you can touch it. Go ahead. But the deal with the Behemoth is that this is sort of like a game where you take over pieces of land across the board, and one of the things that you can do to bully other players off of their land is you can essentially hire this monster to roam around the countryside, being a thug to the other players, right? So that's the situation with that. And then we also have a castle. I believe the deal with this is that I might be misremembering, but I think the original token here wasn't etched at the top to look like a castle, and it just kind of looked like a tall ashtray or something. I don't know, or a cigarette, but I might be misremembering. But these are a couple of wood tokens that you might not have with your game. I think I have these. I think Oddbird did send these to me earlier when I was working on the game. These are some additional cards, which is hilarious because I haven't even gotten through the initial batch of cards that I have with the game, but these are additional ones. The way that the game works is it's a lot like if you play Concordia, which you haven't, but everybody has the same deck of cards with the exact same cards in it, and each turn you select one of the cards, and the cards let you do stuff. So you're like, oh, this turn I want to do this, but then the next turn you don't have that card anymore, so you have to choose from the available ones remaining in your hand, kind of thing. So
Nothing like Monopoly.
Exactly, nothing like Monopoly. These are more King's Writs, which are, I think, if I recall correctly, endgame scoring or missions that you have to complete. And even more of them here. Ooh, look at this. Look, Pokemon Shiny. They are foil cards. Oh, very fancy. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh my god.
So a bunch of cards. And then if we were to estimate how many cards are in this little assortment, what number would you put on that?
More than one.
More than one, correct. And I, as an expert in board games, would put it roughly at 50,000 cards. Okay, so off we go on to, I'm not sure what these horsey tokens are, but this horse theme. Maybe now is the time to look at this stuff. So
the other
you pay a little bit of extra cash, you get these little envelopes full of, each envelope has one coin, and the one coin is just a metal version, I think, of these horse tokens. And it's funny because it reminds me of a game called Terraforming Mars, where they came out with metal cubes. Usually it's just like they're like plastic cubes that are painted metallic, so they came up with metal versions of them. And when that arrived at people's houses, every single individual cube was individually wrapped. There were like hundreds of cubes, so this kind of reminds me of that. Like each coin, there's one coin in each envelope, and I think I've got 3, right, which would match what's available here. Right, so yeah, 3 horsey coins and metal versions of the game's regular coins. So 3 horsey coins and a bunch of metal versions of what you get in the game. Very cool. We'll put those aside. And finale, this is very, very important because this is a game that had a bunch of different expansions. Oh, look at that. It's cute. What a nice piece of artwork of the behemoth. He's really, I think...
Look at you.
Well, yeah, look. Let's your brother. Good. Kiss, make babies. Oh, that's his horn, not his nose. I thought that was his nose.
Yeah.
Are his eyes underneath the horn?
Yeah.
Yeah, barely, eh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so it's a nice piece if you like the behemoth, and a lot of people do.
Beautiful.
So this is really important because there were a bunch of expansions. It's really important to have, I think this is what this is, one book to rule them all. So this is one rule book, hopefully with any corrections that needed to be made to it. If there were examples that were incorrect or spelling mistakes, I'm not saying there were, but if there were, hopefully that's all corrected. And this is a consolidated rule book, I hope, that incorporates all of the things that you need to know from all of the expansions that you may have purchased. Am I right about that? Because this looks like it doesn't cover everything. Monk Guild. I might be wrong about that, actually. Let's see if I can remember. You know what? I think I'm lying. I think this is just a corrected version of the base game rulebook because I don't see things like the windmills, and I don't see the booby lady. There's a booby lady, the mermaid. You'll see. We'll get into the box.
I want booby lady.
I know, who doesn't want booby lady? So she's coming, but she's not in here. So this is just looks like probably a corrected version of the original rulebook in various languages, which I don't speak. Though I have been practicing Deutsch. Let's see what I can do. Why did I say Deutsche like it was Italian?
Yeah,
Deutsch. I've been practicing Deutsch. Here, let me embarrass myself. I'll see. Okay. Der Spielplan. I have no idea what that means. No, that's it. Thank you, Duolingo. Well done. All right, let's put that aside. And then the bit. Oh, wait. There's one more thing on top of here that's very important. Let's dive into this a little tiny bit and see what's up. This is the. Let's grab the English version. Boo 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 boo. Concise compendium of coveted royal writs.
Where's the Dutch version?
These are there isn't a Dutch version.
Or Deutsch.
Oh, Deutsche, German.
Deutsche.
Yeah. So here, these are all the king's writs and all the things that they do. And there's the booby lady up there who will show up soon. Don't touch that dial. Booby lady incoming. All right. And then mature Ryan, real mature. Alter Ego is an expansion for your deck, and this is what explains the expansion. This is the stuff that I didn't get into yet because it's already hard enough, like when you got a complicated base game, which this is. By the way, if you want to see that I already put it up, the how to play version of Feudum, it's happening right now on top of Shad's head. When you already have a really complicated game that it's hard to get people to play with you, ain't no way you're touching any expansion content. That there's no bloody, like, if you and I were to play this together, first we would have to spend like the hour teaching it, or you'd have to watch the video, which is a fate worse than death, and then we play it and then be like, hey, do you want to play the expansion? You'd be like, no, my brain hurts. So it's problems. The other thing that you get, and that's like not just this game, but this is so many of these games that we cover on the channel, you get a corrected board. What is corrected about the board, you ask, Shad? Go ahead.
More boobies.
More boobies. Now, there are 0, I think, on the board, but I'm interested to see. We're going to compare this board with the original board once we crack it out of the main box. But I'm going to see if I can notice one of the suggestions. Aha, yes. So one of the suggestions I made, and I'm sure I wasn't the only one, is that originally these numbers were on these squares, like within the boxes, and then you'd have to put cubes on them covering up the numbers. So they've moved the numbers down below the squares, which is much better. And I'm sure that there are other. We can play spot the differences in a second. Now, the real task of this production is to get this thing going.
The big white box.
What do you think is in the big white box? 10 guesses. Guess number 1.
Cupcakes.
Incorrect. Guess number 2.
More board games. Board.
You're close. Guess number 3. Keep going.
Deutsch. I don't know. I'm panicking.
7 guesses remaining. Keep guessing. This is
7 years.
This what?
7 years.
This is for all the money. Here, I'll give you a little peek. This up.
Yellow.
Baby.
I don't know. I'm panicking.
This is the insert for the game. So before we take this out, let's take a look at the state of the box without this. Grab that game box. Sounds like a game show in itself. Grab that game box. Okay, let me get this all out of the way. We're gonna need it soon. All right, we'll put it on the table. Get the super interesting accordion cardboard out of here. Just wing it. All right, so here is the state of the box at present. Oh,
Just like mold comes out.
box fartometer 0. Not a peep. So this is what's in there. And notice that once you get rid of all the paper materia on top and you get the board out of the way, which we'll take a look at in a second. Look, there's unpunched stuff that I haven't even taken a look at yet. Oh my goodness. Unpunched stuff busted. Look at this lovely, there's a playmat. I think most of this, if not all of it, was supplied by Oddbird Games when I desperately begged for it when I was doing the Battle Pipe. Great. Now, this is what you get. This is what you get. Just a big old soupy mess in the box. This is what I call the well, and everything gets dumped in the well.
Like
and
my board games
there
on
it
the side
is.
of plastic.
I know, right? It's a lot, and this is a game that's like it's not unchallenging to set up. So this is I would say a deterrent to playing the game. If this was all lovely and organized, I would feel a lot better about playing it. Oh, there's a little horsey. Should we dig for Booby Lady? She'll come up. We'll get her in a second. So I'm gonna put this little.
That's the only reason why I'm here.
I know, that's the only reason anybody's watching.
Like the Booby game.
If that is the only reason you're watching, prepare to be disappointed. Great. So we're going to take all this stuff out and put it to the side, and then we're going to get into the insert and put everything the way that we think it should go. But first, we're going to play our Spot the Differences game with the old board and the new board, which is over here, just to compare, just to highlight. Now, from here, do you see any differences? Notice how I mentioned in the old board you've got the numbers that are printed within the boxes, and here they're printed below the boxes, right? Do you see anything else? I don't see too many huge changes. 5, 10, all the scores look the same. So that looks like one of the biggest changes. Oh, look, here, on the Alchemist's sulfur bowl, this is highlighted and it's not highlighted here. Yes, and all these boxes are white and they're highlighted. So this is a graphic indication that helps you, I believe, set up. These are called guilds, by the way. Bop, bop, bop. These are called guilds. That's a guild. There's 6 of them. And so they all have setup parameters and requirements. So anytime you see something that's highlighted in white, that means that I think at a minimum that thing needs to be there. So that whole thing, you set the whole thing up. Here you just do these ones and this one. So that makes it a lot easier to set up if they're highlighting, you know, what needs to go where. Let's flip the board and see if it holds suit on the other side. Yeah. So here, this was another thing. You'd have to check the rule book to see how to set up these scrolls. And here they've highlighted. You put one here, right? So, and then here, these first 4. So that's already going to be way better, and you're going to be checking the rule book a lot less trying to set the game up.
It's better for people who can't read too.
Yes. If you can't read, you're going to have a hard time with this game. Oh, look, interestingly, if we open... I say interestingly kind of defensively because I never know if people are going to be interested in what I'm about to say after that word. But I'm going to open this up and notice that there is some kind of quarry down here that isn't in the on the base game board. I don't know what that's about, to be honest, because I have not researched enough. But in the comments, if you are more savvy about the Septennial Edition of Feudum, please let me know what the quarry's about. Okay, we're gonna put that away. There might be more changes, but this might not be the most fascinating viewing for people. Yeah, right. Oh, show me the changes between the boards. So throw that on the floor because that's going into the keep that one, but then the other one goes into onto the floor. Anything in this house that goes onto the floor doesn't exist anymore. It's like the floor is lava. Into the floor garbage. Great. Okay, we're going to take all this stuff out and put it over here. Now, if you want to see the really nice stuff in this game, check this thing out. Look at this. This is one of the things in the game. Isn't that nice? It's an airship, and we got a boat here, and we've got this submarine kind of thing here. These are the various ways that you travel around the map. If you have like the basest version, and by that I mean the crudest, gauchest version, the hobo version I like to call it, of the game, then these are just tokens. And you know what? It's completely... if you don't have these, don't feel bad about yourself. Feel a little bad about yourself, but don't feel too terrible because these are supremely unnecessary, and that's why I love them, because
they're
just
normal, or do you not have these?
They're completely like overkill, and that's kind of why I like them. I like things that are overkill. Here's another example of a draw bag that, you know, doesn't have embroidery around it, so you'd probably take this green one, and this is where all the cubes are, so you would replace... I'm sorry, am I keeping you awake? You would replace put all the cubes in that new bag, which we'll do in a second. Little castles. These are another upgrade. Here is the original behemoth. So I don't know what you would play with. There's some charm to the blue guy, right? He looks kind of nice. Him. I like him too, and he matches all the other ones. There's the sea monster, right? He looks quite nice too.
Very Trogdor.
Very Trogdor. You're totally right. Yeah, there's something real Trogdor about both of these. Trogdor. Oh, and I was going to say too, talk about cards that have nicks in them. So a couple of these tokens have these are the upgraded tokens up from cardboard, and a couple of them, maybe just one of them, has a little blurb on the back, and this is another example of things that you're not supposed to see the back of. So it's interesting that the paint job on these kind of gave the game away a little bit, but like I say, that we're not playing this like multiple times a day, all day, every day, so hopefully that is not enough. We could. That depends on you, my friend. Great. So these are this is another upgrade. These are cool dice that you use to track your progress in the guilds. Super awesome. And I would recommend, like, even if you don't have this, if you're going to play this game, it's the first time, and you're like, oh, I'll tune into the video, it's unlikely, and see how the thing all works. You're going to want to just grab any old dice in order to track your progress in the guilds, because without the dice tracking progress in guilds, you are sunk, my friend. These aren't dice, these are actual, these are pawns that represent you in the game, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. I worry that I'm not. These are the original, if you don't have the cool ships and stuff, these are the hobo tokens that you have to play with. It's like a rail riding vagabond. And some metal coins it looks like I already have, so I don't know why I got more. Hopefully they were included. If not, I've wasted money. Fine. More tokens that I haven't punched yet for expansion-y stuff. These are trees from the Squirrels and Conifers expansion that I haven't played with. Oh, so much stuff that I really would like to get into, but I was kind of waiting for this moment. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Oh, boys, girls who are into it, get ready. This is... Booby Lady! This is
Nitty lady.
This is the movie Mermaid. Not that it's not extremely graphic, but I might have to blur it for YouTube. I don't know. No, but this is the Mermaid again in part of an expansion that I haven't played with, and then protected in this little. She's going to go over here. Protected in this little thing is, oh yeah, I'm not going to take that out because I want to keep it there. Apparently, probably these blades are very fine if they're just rolling around in a big old well with everything. So this is a windmill from another expansion that I haven't had a chance to play with yet. Very cool. More cards, approximately how many?
1,500.
50,000. You're learning. You're getting closer. And then more player pieces. These are again the pawns that you run around with. These are the things that you use to mark the guilds and to mark your territory that you eke out on the map. If you want to know what the game is like, by the way, if you've ever played Voidfall, it sounds bizarre, but I liken it very much to Voidfall. A lot of the mechanics are really, really similar, and the two big differences are Voidfall has these tech cards that you use that this game doesn't have, and this game has those 6 guilds at the side of the board. So those are the two unique features, but mechanically, I would say you're doing a lot of the same stuff in it. So if you like fantasy more than space, you might gravitate more towards Feudum, and if you like space more than fantasy, it's going to be the other thing. More squirrels and conifers. Trees. Now this is a gold stand upgrade that it seems completely useless, and it is, but look how nice that airship looks when you put it on a gold stand, and it looks beautiful on the board when you settle up. Oh, so nice. Okay, with that cleared out, these are the upgraded versions of the archery targets. With that all cleared up, we are going to delve into the insert and see what that entails. Like I said, for my money, you can keep the cards, you can keep the coins. This is what I really was excited about. Now, I hope we don't. It'd be a shame to get rid of this because I love the endearing artwork on here. Isn't that nice? But I have a feeling since the expansion box is exactly the same as the base box, we're gonna have to take that out. Why don't we do that right now? But I wonder if we can do a thing where it's like we'll fold that in, so you know what I mean? But I think for now, look, secret Shad. What is underneath the cool little illustrated insert? Why, it's my German rules and all the cards and things that I don't need, and the replaced elements and all that goofy jazz. So this is the kind of game where they put like all the different languages in one edition. So we're going to be really careful with these because we don't want to integrate them with all the stuff that we already have. Could you please put these in the away place, far away. Gosh. Be gone with you, banished from the kingdom. Okay, let's crank this stuff out and see what we got. I'm gonna keep it in the same order it comes to me out of this box, so that. And I don't know if it has a repacking diagram. Oh, what's this? Oh, look, there's a mat underneath. Ho. The stuff. Oh my gosh! Look at this. All right, and then there's one more. Okay, let's get into it. Do you think that goes there? Maybe. Do you think those go there? Maybe. Yeah. Grab those out. Okay, so we're gonna take this whole thing and we're gonna put it here. Ooh, snug. And then you can put those there. Maybe the other way. Oh no, you're right. Okay. And then I'm gonna put these here. So this is made by a company called Game Trace. You can see their logo right on the front here. Now, Game Trace was I used to be a gigantic fan of Game Trace, and I say used to be just because I find that. I got into 3D printing, and I find that the big advantage of Game Trays is that they have lids, which is really hard to do. Not impossible, but hard to do with 3D printing. So I appreciate the lid thing, but generally the stuff that I've 3D printed, the inserts I've 3D printed, I've been more impressed with than what I've seen from Game Trays or any other company that does these sort of. These are produced by vacuum forming. You know what vacuum forming is? Oh yeah. Where they kind of like build the reef and they go with a big piece of plastic. So yeah, that's what these are. Yeah, they're good. They're fine. They better be fine because I paid dollar dues for them. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna take. I don't wonder what the difference is between. We'll figure it out. You're gonna take one of these. I'm gonna take one of these, and we will start repatriating the player pieces into these. Actually, let's take them all. I'll take 3. You take 3. grab the other one. And then we'll put this aside and we'll get, at the very least, this is the easiest part. We'll get all the player pieces into these. Go!
Oh no, I don't know.
No, it's not a race. So here's, I'll take the pink, I'll take the red, I'll take the blue, and you take whatever you find in the baggies.
I don't even know what they look like.
They look like,
Cubes.
yeah, you're looking for cubes and hexagonal pieces. Man, this is really like trial by fire, eh? I'm really running you through it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, welcome to board games. Here's Feudum. Oh my god. I know. You know the game is hardcore by the size of the cubes it uses.
Oh, there's a bunch of cubes in here.
Oh yeah, look how little they are too.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, you can take them out. You're probably gonna have.
Oh yeah. No, everyone take a look.
So
Yeah.
the very first thing we're going to do is we are going to get rid of that dirty bag for dirty rail riding vagabonds and put all the cubes in here into the nice embroidered bag for sexy cool people.
Exactly.
Which we are.
Yep.
There we go.
Yay.
Great, good. Now throw the other bag in the garbage. Haha. Let it not cross my path again. Right, repatriating player boxes.
There's hexagonal pieces here too.
Yeah, that's the yellow player, so you want that from one of those. So we can take... It looks to me like...
No cubes.
There's 4 of these and they go here. I'm guessing.
Ooh.
And I'm also guessing that the...
We're doing a lot of guessing here, huh?
Yeah, well, this is the this is the channel. Really welcome to it.
Yeah.
These go here, and this is going to go here. And you know what? I could just sneak out to a little picture of how this is all supposed to go, which I think is what I'll do. And then I can cut so that it looks like I never looked at a reference.
Looked at what, huh?
Looked at what? Here we go. And poof.
How'd you do that?
I haven't done it yet. Okay, we have our cheat sheet ready on the side. So each player gets 5 food. I'll try to get like a bunch of foods out for us. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're really good.
Like I've practiced. That's all it is. It's just the expert in me coming out, showing you what's what.
I can't
1, 2,
even
3,
count
4.
that.
I know, right? 5. When you play board games as long as I do, you really know how to count some cubes. And then I'll get you your 5.
Yippee.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get this on camera so the nice people can see what you're up to. Do you want to take the lid off the other one? I'll give you 5 more.
Oh, yes. I can. Here, I'll just.
I think that's where those go anyway. Isn't
Yeah.
It? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the final 5. 1, 2, 3. The cubes are so tiny.
So tiny.
4, 5. Blam. Everybody is fooded up, and we can put the cubes back in the.
Yay.
Do. Oh no! Cubes everywhere. They're so little. They're so tiny. I think we're okay. I think they all stayed on the table. Phew, the close one.
Oh god, my really tiny cubes are everywhere.
Not again. I love the insane chaos of just this process. I like how it starts out so crazy. Like, look at, there's got to be like thousands of pieces on the table right now. I don't know why I'm going to be so particular about this, but this is where these
I was
go.
trying to do that, but then I just gave up.
You just like chucked them all in. Do they fit if you chucked them all in? Like
Yeah.
some inserts you got to go like, it almost takes longer to, whatever. You know what?
Make it up
Just gonna-
right.
they're all in there. The little go on. Fine. And then on the other side, we got to do like, pass me the little container of dice for each player. Yeah.
Oh,
This one right here. So if you have these player dice, That's too bad because now I guess that means that I don't get to use this little castle, but maybe I can put it on my desk and put, I don't know, candies or
And there's a little cube in here.
cocaine in there or whatever. Oh, there's a little cube. Oh, that goes in the... what? There you go. Put that in there.
Oh no!
Oh. I don't really have cocaine in a tiny container on my desk.
I do.
I use a gigantic container. Okay.
I use a table.
It's a table. Huge credit card. There we go. Is that everything? Then there's a couple of I'm gonna call those, I'm guessing they're coins, but I might just have to coins, and then the cards go on top of here. So I might just have to nip out to the rule book to refresh my memory about how many coins everybody starts with. There's so many things on the table. Okay. Nope, that's French. Here, put that in the go away pile.
Yeah.
Just that goes into the we don't speak that language pile. We're gonna do that with the rest of them too, actually.
Crap. Okay.
Oh no, don't mix stuff. Oh my gosh,
crap.
don't mix stuff. Please don't mix stuff.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
no! Language pile.
Okay, this is a keeper, it's in English. This is a get rid of it, it's not in English. This is a... That's in English. This is not in English. Not in English. Not in English. Not in English. English. Sweet.
And you're giving these to a prompt. Sorry.
What? What? Don't you dare.
I forgot.
This close to cancellation and now rehashing it. All right. What does each player get? They get setup. Now create place goods. Yes, shuffle all. Good. Epoch markers. Turn order. Where's the player setup? Playing the game. Nope. Boop boop boop. Nope. And nope. And nope. Three
Those are the
pawns,
little coins.
4 player discs, 11 action coins, action cards. Oh yeah, those are the cards. 7 influence markers, 7 food. 7 food, okay. 7 shillings, that's what it is. A player pouch and a reference card. 7 shillings, okay. So let's get the monies out. We'll get 7 shillings to everybody. What does a shilling look like? The ones look like what? I guess that's a 1. I don't know, hard to say. Do we have others? Oh yes, we do. We have. Here's our 5s. They're a little hard to tell from each other. So can you tell the difference between these? These are like brassy and these are... No, those all look very the same. Okay. Are there 5? Am I just crazy that there's 5s? I think there is a difference though, isn't there? There's a color difference between the ones and the... do they have denominations on them? I don't know. I'm just a caveman. Oh, so some are queens and some are kings. So we're going to say the kings are 1s and the queens are 5s. I think that is right. Okay, so there's 7 buckazoids for you. I'll go here. There's 2 kings and a queen for... You keep populating, and I'll give you your player money. Ooh, oh my gosh! What a cock up!
Not a good look.
No. People are just hovering over that unlike button on YouTube, like drop one more thing, Creighton. Okay.
Don't do it.
Do you want me to tell you a little secret about that unlike button? I don't know if I should be revealing this or people have figured it out on their own. It's doesn't matter. Any button that anybody pushes is engagement. So
yes.
Like is engagement, unlike is engagement. Either way, YouTube's like,
don't click this video.
People are like, reacting to it in some way, and that's all valid as far as the algorithm's concerned. So people, like I used to be like this too. I'm like, oh, I know, I'm gonna push that thumbs down button. That'll really show them. But no, it has nothing to do with anything. Nobody cares. So
put it in like an evil video playlist.
click whichever button you like. I'd appreciate it.
Subscribe button.
Subscribe, yes. Subscribe would be nice. That would be like people don't people don't appreciate how important it is for us, for them to hit that button, because that's what you're judged on. It's not the quality or the quantity of videos that you put out. Get woke. You should get woke, I think. No? What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so it matters. If you see a channel that you like, perhaps this one, unlikely. If you see a channel that you like, definitely push that subscribe button, because it means the world to those creators. You are just sitting there with nothing to do. What's the problem?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I was waiting for more coins. I didn't know.
Yeah, you got your coins. You got to get other player pieces, so there's other colors.
I don't know which other player pieces.
You got to dig, man. You got to dig. You got to dig. There's
these?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Messed it up. Oh yeah, other player pieces. That's
Got some?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's almost that box done. I'll do this guy. Pawns in the middle. We got round discs here. We got all the hex ones in here. Man, once you get one down, the others go a whole lot faster. And we got this covering this. We got the food. Everybody deserves 2 more food. We'll get that done in a second. And then this one, we'll get pink going. Three pawns in the middle. 4 round discs in here. We got all these guys in here. I mean, I love a game where you can play pink. What's the matter?
Going so much faster.
Well,
Like a competition.
I'm just saying. There we go. There we go. I put the wrong DJs in here. I stole your DJs. That's one problem. I stole the yellow ones. The blue ones go in here.
How can I ever forgive you for this?
The yellow tray had me confuzzled. Blop, blop, blop. Everybody gets 2 more food. We're good. You got the money. You got the money. That has the money. So there's your yellow dice. The green dice. Who's going in here? Green? Let's say green goes in there.
I do not like.
Oh, green goes up here. You don't like the lids? You find them too sticky, it sounds like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then gray will go right here. I'm just putting everything on camera so the nice people can see what we're up to. I'll fish out a couple more foods for everybody. These, by the way, do you know what these represent?
Pink cubes.
You'd think. I'm pretty sure they're squirrels. Seriously, there's an expansion called Squirrels and Conifers, and I think these are the squirrels. I haven't played with that either, but it's a minor variant.
I'm wondering what breed of squirrel that is. It's kind of beautiful.
It is, isn't it? Well, this is kind of like after you skin it before you cook it. No, I don't know. No, they're live in the game.
Smush it into a cube.
Yeah, just like how they make chicken McNuggets. So,
like that pink stuff.
Yeah, exactly. 2. I'll put 2 more food in here, and then you have what, 2 trays over there? You're owed 2 food apiece.
Yeah.
Each of them. I always like to picture, like, among the very few people who will be watching this video will be the creator of the game, Mark, and I just picture him sitting there with like just holding his head in horror as we mess up his creation. Like, no, that doesn't go there. No, you said the wrong thing about that. Come on, what do you think you're doing, Creighton? I used to have a boss who'd like to say my name like he was Mr. Spacely from the Jetsons. Creighton. Great. This is going swimmingly, though. I mean, so far, I think it's pretty darn easy and pretty darn straightforward. I would say amazeballs. So let's get the cards in there.
Yeah.
So you got to fish through and find the player cards. I don't know if they're gonna be in here. Oh, looks like I've sleeved a bunch already. Is that true? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's up with these.
No, when I found more
I
cards.
think it was probably important for me to sleeve them because, again, this is the kind of game where if you put a card down with a nick in it, the idea, I'm pretty sure, this is a game where you put the card down and then flip it, or you just put it down on your turn. I'm not too sure, but I don't know. It seemed important for me to sleeve this game. So we will put her cards here. This is the yellow guy, so put these cards in the yellow. And this is the red guy, the monkey looking guy. Each of these are owners of the guilds too, by the way. This is, and look, sleeved they fit. That's another important thing, Shad, is you got to make sure that some people are sleevers, some people are not, but you got to make sure that the thing fits sleeved cards, and it looks like it does. And then this is green. Then what do you put on the other side? Well, I believe you put these cards, which are the variant or alternative cards. So we'll crack that open.
Bags, and more bags.
I know we're slowly eradicating these bags, man. We're winning. We're winning the fight against bags. We chucked about 14 bags on the floor next to me. And more shall follow.
Where are the gray game pieces?
Yeah, where are the gray? I wonder if I don't have the gray game pieces because they were part of an expansion that I didn't get. Is that possible? That's possible.
For you.
I know. That's
another bag to add to the pile.
It's very bad if I don't have them.
And trees.
That's another thing too that I see. I'm not again accusing Oddbird of doing this, but I see game publishers doing all the time when they'll release. Well, I don't know. Maybe this is deliberate, but they have to release like an insert that can hold everything. So you get it, and you're like, oh no, there's big like empty spots in my insert, and then you go to their website and buy all the stuff that's missing to fill it in. Great. Here we go. So these are the unsleeved versions of the player cards that let you influence and conquer and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So I think these are minor. Let's see. Let's just compare. Oh no. They're very slippery is the problem. So first we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. So I think we definitely have to find the exact same sleeves. That's a problem too. If you ever sleeved and then you got to go sleeve more stuff and you're like, I don't know where the sleeves are. So the difference is that first he has glasses. Key difference. Second difference is that the foldy uppy corner thing is on the left instead of the right. Third difference is, what's the difference in the actual action? There's $1 on this one. And there's some sort of displacement action in your alternate action in here. I don't know, I'd have to look into it more closely, and this is not a rules video, this is just a put things in the box video, so let's worry about it later. And we will carry on and on. Boink. Again, Mark in the background with his head in his hands going, no, you should have explained that that's the blah blah blah. Sorry.
Mark, calm down, it's okay.
Calm down, Mark. Calm down, Mark. You'll get through it. Okay. These are red cards for you, for me. These are yellow cards for you, for sure.
Yay.
These are green cards for your box over here. And then the gray ones for the sad player color we don't have. It's very sad. Okay, so I think that is the extent of the player boxes, and we can cap all these up and throw them back in the box, and we'll get everything else in there.
Is there any more cards, or just this big sad?
Yeah, I don't think I have the whole kit for that player. So, but I mean, we may be surprised later. Yes, yes. All right, nicely done.
Shad did it.
Shad saves the day.
I do.
Okay. Yeah, all right, yeah, on camera. Yes. Oh, we're back, baby.
Yeah, Mark.
Take that, Mark Swanson. Thought you could get away with it. I don't know. All right. Mark is a very, very nice individual. I swear. I met him at GDC. GDC. Wrong conference. I met him at Gen Con a few years back, and he had his game set up on the table, and I was like, holy cow. Like, I had known about Feudum before, and it was... oh, wait, these are completely different. Oh, no, these are the upgraded cards, I guess, that I already have, that I have repurchased, probably. But we'll put those for you, and I think we can put these up here and to the side. Because we don't need them, because we already have them. Let me lit up the rest of these boxes.
More bad.
Anyway, I saw his game set up on the table with the airship, with the golden stand and everything, which was a purchasable commodity. The golden stand was purchasable through the GameFound campaign that did all of this stuff, and I was like, "Whoa! What an amazing looking game!" My only exposure to Feudum to that point had been a how to play video that was hilariously complicated. I started watching the thing, I was like, I have no idea how this game is played, and in the how to play video, I was just like, I think part of the problem was that they started with setup, and I never ever start with setup in my videos because A, it's boring, B, you're using brand new, like a whole gaggle of brand new terms that nobody's ever heard of before, so it's really hard to follow. And I think this was the case with that video I watched. I was just like, I cannot follow the plot on this, and it made me feel like my friends and family must feel when I try to like show them new games. They're like, you do what? Oh. But the who now? I'm just completely mystified. What do you got down there? You got like a beggar bag?
A what?
A beggar bag?
I don't know.
Do you have a gray? No.
I'm trying to look for the gray.
You're looking for his? No, well, we can cap it up, and if it shows up later, we'll...
Yeah.
It's easy to find his box. We can get it going. Look at this. Kill plastic bag. Kill plastic bag. Kill plastic bag. Kill murder. We're gonna murder this one. Murder plastic bag. They murder. Get rid of it. And that plastic bag pile. Oh, this is so satisfying.
Assassinate.
Boom. Assassinate the plastic bags. Great. We're missing a lid. There it is. Oh,
and there's purple. I think
those are different. Those are for different. I think those are King Grits that we'll use for a different purpose and a different recess. But are we good with capping the?
Yeah.
This guy up? Great. Let's bring the box back.
The box.
The big. He's like,
oh,
which box, Ryan?
Which box?
The box.
Yo.
So let's try to slide it on into view.
Oh yeah.
So here's the thing about doing things on camera. Everything has to be on camera. We have to so the cards you were looking at probably go in those recesses there, I'm going to guess. Let me just nip out to our cheat sheet and see where those go. We did that. Oh no, we didn't do that. That's a different... It's a different...
brown ones.
That's a different box altogether. We'll do that in a second. It's funny, people can't look at what I'm clicking through here, but I'm going to... That's that. I'm going to try to put pictures of them up on the screen as I do
clicking
this.
Noises are actually just your brain just...
Yeah, that's it. My brain sounds like a computer. Okay, you know what? Let's do the brown boxes. Let's do the brown boxes. So we'll use that guide. You can take those and put them on the board up there. And we will tackle these. Now, is that one? No. Then we'll do... This is not that one. We'll do... That's that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what goes in there? We have all the squirrels go in here.
Yes.
You have the squirrels?
They are...
I have the squirrels.
The purple bag? Or, oh.
No, remember... I don't know why you can't figure this out. The squirrels are pink. The squirrels are obviously pink cubes, and they obviously, in this grid of 9 recesses, they obviously go in the left one, Shad. I don't know what's so hard about that. So squirrels there. So this is another thing about game trays. Like, they had the opportunity, it would be more work for them, but with the trays that I crank out on my 3D printer, if it mattered, I would stamp like squirrels here, and I'd stamp whatever the heck goes here, right? So that if the bag ever gets upended, or you could figure out how to put things back. So pass me the targets, the archery targets.
The archery, these things.
Those things. So these go up in the, of course, top middle. Blurp.
We all
Kill
know
the
that.
bag. Yes, obviously. And then pass me the things that are green on one side and red on the other. There are tokens that are the same size.
These ones?
Yepers. So those go up here.
You guys probably thought I couldn't even do that.
What's that?
They probably thought I couldn't even like do that.
No,
but I
you
could.
managed admirably. And then we're going to go with the I think this is where the old squirrels go. So if we
Yeah,
have
the
a bunch of
green.
green cubes, we'll put them here.
Yeah.
But if not,
There's less plastic bags, but I do not see any.
No way.
I see a little squirrel.
oh yeah. So what I might have already doffed the green squirrels because they're not necessary in the game. The pink ones replace them, and I think I could be wrong, but I think the green ones are replaced by the pink because pink is easier for colorblind players, or it might be the other way around. But I might have them in my displaced box for things. And then it looks like coins just go in the bottom left and bottom right ones. So if we can maybe really quickly sort out what's a 1 and what's a not and what's a 2 from this pile. Kill the bag. So the ones will go over here, and I think the rest of these are
Yeah.
kings.
I have like a bunch of these king ones.
You got king ones. This doesn't look like a very large enough recess for coins, and we have multiple bags left of them, so I might be getting this wrong actually. But you know what? I don't know. I have no idea. We'll take these out and we'll put the lid on and come back to this later once we find the stuff that goes elsewhere. Do we have the round tokens that go in here just in the middle?
I mean,
They're littler.
Oh, they're littler.
It's like these swirly guys go in the middle. So we'll pop
Swirly.
them out. Pop. I've never played with the swirly guys.
I have never played.
Truth. That goes in the garbage. Where's the lid for this guy?
It was
Right here. Got it. Looks like all the lids are the same.
Yeah,
Right? Maybe
yeah,
interchangeable.
they are.
Yeah, well that's handy. Okay, now we will do the next tray.
in a little plastic bag.
This one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so all the fun stuff, all the figures and stuff go in this one. So grab for me the windmill. Oh, I see it right there. So I'll do the windmill. You grab the conifers, and they go in the bottom left bucket
is-
here. Look at this
yes.
lovely. Oh, it's metal. Look. It's got like a metal blade on it.
Oh, beautiful.
This is upside down. This goes like this. Boom. So the windmill safely gets tucked in there. Get me the booby lady.
Oh no! Booby lady.
Yes.
She's been summoned.
So she goes on the top right. We'll do the conifers at the bottom left. You're on that.
Yeah.
We need the.
I just have these.
It looks like I have another bucket of conifers over there. See, there's a little bag of conifers right there.
Yeah.
Goes in. I don't know why I have so many. It might again be a color blindness issue.
Cretans yearn for the conifers.
They do. We do like our trees, we Cretans.
Yes, they do.
So you can fit 4. There's the good news.
little
We need
bag.
get out of here, bags. We need the horse
Horse.
right there.
I can look at horses. There it is. I knew that.
And we also need the metal behemoth. Where did he end up? He's up here. So, metal behemoth. One of the upgrades that you could have bought with this was get me the 3 gold hexagonal pieces.
Oh yes.
Yes. So you could upgrade these to metal, but I did not find that useful at all. I'd never even played with these either. And it looks like they're supposed to go like where the behemoth goes. That's a bit messy, but whatever. They're gonna go in there with him. Excuse me. Weird. And then like, do you see where all those cubes are? Yeah, yeah. We'll do those.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah. So
and then
these
the
go
little
here.
white bronze. Is it in that bag or
What are you looking for?
the little like gold, bronze, silver, white?
Yeah, I don't know where those are. I didn't see those. Did you see those? We might not have
No,
them.
it has not.
We might not have them. I know. Incomplete. Okay. Let's catch that guy up.
There's cornflower on my pile.
Let's go on to this one. This is where all of your landscape tiles go. Which you don't know what they are, but trust me, they're important. Go here. They kind of serve, I believe, if I remember correctly, as the game clock And then where's the...
There's...
Has to be in the bag with the tiles over there. Nope. Yep.
Yeah.
Great. So this will be nice too, because look, these are just all sort of sloshing around in the bag, and you actually get to like... This will help with setup, I think.
There's this one. Oh, is that it? Oh, there's a blank piece. I think that's the one that they're... There's like 2 of these pieces, but one of them is blank.
Huh.
The others...
Well,
I think that one...
keep an eye on it. We'll figure it out in a sec.
Okay. You will go back in the little bag.
The pieces on the unpunched board, are they just 1s and 2s? Or are they 1, 2s, 3s, and 4s?
1, 2, 3s, and 4s.
Darn, I don't know if they're supposed to be mixed with these ones. So we may save this for later. Great, what goes down here? Ones, more ones, special ones. It's not these, we'll save that for up here. Up at the top is all the vehicle stuff. So grab the blue vehicle.
Like, I mean, there's this one.
No, it's the blue rectangular cardboard. Yes, there we go. Killed another bag. Ding! We need a bell to ring, like whenever a bag gets demolished.
Oh, there's more conifers.
More conifers? Oh no, you don't have room for more conifers.
Oh no!
Well, do your best.
Where's the conifer bag? There it is.
Here's another technique too: is you build them on a little platform so you can it's easier to get them out. You just tip one end and the other end pops out. Just if you're ever designing your own, which I know that you're keen to do.
Will it fit, perchance?
You can't just say perchance. Here, let's bring it on over to the center there.
Yeah. Will it? No.
Doesn't fit. I know. We might have to get rid of some trees here.
Oh no.
I know, it's terrible. We have too much game.
The Creighton does not yearn for the conifers.
Okay, then across here, I might get that wrong. Across here, we'll do that in a second. Right, the king box. Where is the king box? Right here. So this is where all of those other tokens go. So all of the King's Writ cards. Do you have those handy?
The King's Writ. I have no idea what
The
those
ones with the
look
king on the back.
Oh. Those?
Yes, these.
Yes, and there's more little coins.
Great. We need those. Turn it right around the way it is in the picture. Flamf, 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 flamf. I think there's no rhyme or reason to this. Although some of them have circles on the back and they're part of setup, so maybe you want to keep those on top.
Oh.
Makes sense to me. Do we have more?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, I just winged them right across the flipping table. Okay. Chuck them in. Now you might say, wait a second, the stack's too tall. Well, they're double-sided.
Oh.
We'll flip over the farms into the metropolises.
Beautiful.
Whoopsies. You gotta find ones that have castles on the back. And then where's the blue ones? You have the blue ones? Yeah. Okay. Farm. Blue. Let's go. Joink. I'm trying to do it like it is in the picture.
And there's another Metropolis.
Hit it.
Oh, and there's more.
We have more?
Like king cards.
Oh, where's that?
Oh, in my hand.
Oh, there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck them in.
Yeah.
Are they sleeved?
No, they are not.
Drat.
Come on, I'm not gonna open plastic bag.
So, oh yeah, here's what I was trying to say. So here is the difference between...
Plastic bag.
Oh, plastic bag, get out of here. Ah, we hate you. Here's the difference between the castle cut token and the not castle cut token. So we're going to keep this one, and this one can go... Whoopsh. That's the story.
Little horsey. Horsey.
Right, I don't know where those go yet, but we'll figure it out in just a second. So these are all going to stack here. There's a couple of holes for missing things. I'm going to keep the one with the most missing holes on top. We'll take a quick look at the reboxing guide for the middle. Okay, castles. Grab the castles.
Castles. Look at this.
Yes. Now I think I have extra castles. I think
Oh, and
this package came to me twice. Oh yeah, there's another one with lots of missing stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
So the castles are gonna go 1, 2, 3. They don't actually stack these castle pieces, but they'll go there.
What
and then
the heck?
The other ones will go into the garbage. I don't know. No, there's no need
In
to
my
put them in the
bag.
garbage because it's nicer to have extra ones. So we'll kind of keep those on hand in case we can find a place for them. And then the cool... I see conifers in here. Look, we have conifer place. Good.
Oh,
Conifer,
beautiful.
go.
Go! I'm trying to do something!
I don't know why.
Is that the right way? I cannot see from here. Hey, plastic.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and this Trogdor piece.
So, there's space enough if you have 3 of these. You can stick 3 airships around. I'm just trying to find a logical space for 1 airship. Where do you think one should go? Ugh, it's so like, just guessing where stuff goes is kind of crazy.
Holy schmoly.
Holy schmoly. So like a ship can fit, like I want to say, according to the picture right there, you know, and then you had another ship, it would fit there. And then if you got an airship fits like, according to the picture here, but can you figure out a way that oh yeah, okay, there we go.
Oh,
that seems to fit pretty snugly. And then...
This one is assigned, where is it? Was it here? I cannot tell, but it fits.
Yeah, it's one of those 2 recesses. Does it go? They're all kind of like a little fudgy, a little bit. And then what else you got?
The little guy, and where's the little gold one?
The gold one's already in his box. He
Yeah.
goes to bed in there. He fits nicely there.
Beautiful.
And then it's nice that we don't have those 3 airships because then we have place for the additional castles. Nice. And then what goes on along here? It's hard to tell. More ships? More something? I don't know. It's hard to say, but the golden stand goes in here somehow, some way. Great.
Cards,
Looking good.
more cards. And
Okay,
more
how many cards do we have to repatriate?
stuff. Of the one with the little mermaid girl, and squirrel, and horsey.
Getting rid of the bags, There's some coins. There's some horse coins. Okay, so is it 4? Please tell me that it boils down to 4.
What do you mean?
Because we have 4 spots for cards to go at the very bottom of the thing. And then across here, look, it's those cards. Those are the horsey cards. So the horsey cards go up here. Somehow. How do the horsey cards go up here when all these trays are in the way? And why do the trays go above the lip? Oh, because the 2 trays are supposed to go here. So it's supposed to go like that. That makes sense. but I don't quite see. Was there a spot for horsies on the bottom? Is there a horse? There is a horsey spot.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it claims that the horsies go down there. I'll go, but that seems way too thick for that. There's no way that that's going to fit. You can't see from the straight down shot, but it's like, it's too deep. Huh, what do you think? Or unless, I mean, does it? There's no way that like, sleeved that's going to be nice. And then still unsure about these two resources, even looking at a picture of.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, let me
looks like
look
an
at other
airship.
pictures. It depicts them going across. Isn't that the weirdest thing?
Yeah.
Oh, and the extra castles it has in here. Okay, that's fine. Extra castles. If you have an extra ship, it can go there. The castles don't stack. That's a little bit of an annoying thing about the castles. Player stuff here. I get it. Huh.
Oh.
So we might be running into the situation where it's like, oh, everything fits almost, which is a problem that I have with a lot of custom designed inserts. And you're like, why is it custom designed if everything almost fits? So what are we missing here? The illustration clearly depicts,
I see that like little like
3 recesses for the horses.
what is that called? Like the little thing in the left with the 7-year bag on top of it.
Yeah, those are all these player guides that'll go there once we have figured out which cards we need to put on the bottom, because there's more cards over here. More cards over here. Do I have more? Oh, we have even more cards, and we have more cards.
Mark, what do I do?
Yeah, Mark, help
Come
me,
on, Mark, help us. Come
You're
on.
my only hope.
Come on, Mark.
These
Come
are
down.
bags. Okay. Okay. So this is what we have to deal with, and this is what we have to get in here. We can do it. It's just, this is the mystery. Look how thick this is. Was this a mess up? Like, was this supposed to be 3 recesses as pictured? And they're like, oh, we only put 1 because reasons? I don't know. Huh, we're gonna have to make an executive decision here. Let's first see if we can fit all these crazy cards into all these crazy recesses, starting with the squirrels. Ah, okay, so the squirrels is just 1 card because the rest of them are not in English. So you take that, and this is the only squirrel card we have to fit. Boom, 1 squirrel card. That takes it down. And then these horse cards might likewise be in different languages. I don't know. Let's crack open the pack and see
There'll
what's
be a
up.
lot of languages, I think.
Well, it looks like they're doing, 3-4 languages, so it's possible. Move, migrate, improve.
Nope, and there's
influence.
1 king and horsey.
No, these are all for
There's 1 card of this. That's it.
1 card of that guy. These all have the same back. Are they in different languages? They are not.
With different content.
Oh, wait. Maybe. Hold on. I'm going to read the bottom here. This is definitely not English. Wandern, I recognize that from German. Thanks, Duolingo. Okay, we're almost getting down to this. Let me just find the English ones.
They sent you the international pack.
Oh, you know what? So there's X copies of each card here. I'll put this aside. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and it does 4 languages. So which one's the English one? I don't know. No, they all say the same thing on the bottom. I'm very confused about how these cards work. You know what? It may be a mystery for after the video. I'm sorry I wasn't able to solve it on camera. Of course, if you're commenting, please leave a comment about, hey, dum-dum, this is what you were supposed to do with the horse cards.
And then also say Shad was right.
Also say Shad was right. What were you right about?
I don't know. I just
about something. Please comment.
I just
Shad
want an
was
ego
right.
boost.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's get the rest of these cards out and into the box. Make sure that we're not putting any sneaky German cards in here. Oh, these should go with the other King's Writ cards. Should go in the King box.
Oh, and these ones have non-English on them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like we'll have enough. Hopefully have enough room for all the cards. This is why I do this all the way. Like, I don't... any normal person would be tempted to abandon the video and say goodnight everybody at this point, but I want to make sure that everything fits. It's very important to me. This is the mermaid card, aka Booby Lady. She'll go with the squirrel up here. Unless she's supposed to go with the king stuff, but probably only when you're playing with the mermaid, as my guess. And then the very lovely oil cards, which I wonder if they're supposed to replace all the other King's Rick cards, right? Let's take a look and see if they're the same thing as these ones. Uh-oh.
Come on. Not English.
The foil ones look cool, man. And no, they're completely different, but they look awesome. They just look so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Like, they look so cool. I wonder if, I don't know. I'm going to put them all in the same bucket. They look like unique cards. So you have this many, and then I'm wondering, like, if you were to sleeve them all, look, only about half of those are sleeved, and we're already getting up to the lip of the thing. So I have a sneaking suspicion that all your King's Rick cards won't fit, but I'm also wondering if they're all supposed to go in there, or you're supposed to replace some of them. You know what I'm saying? What are you discovering over there?
I have found 5 English cards.
Oh, good. What are
Beautiful. I don't know.
Strategy, Large Empire Strategy. These are strategy guide cards. They can go up there. The king one for the mermaid will stick in here. The rest of the King's Rick cards. I can do a careful audit of those afterwards because I suspect that there are some duplicates in there, but I might be wrong. Okay, so they can go up where Squirrel goes. And is this it for cards that we have to stick in? I think it is. So,
and the mysterious horse cards we have to divide.
Yeah, the horse cards. So it looks like we'll have enough room just to put the horse cards in, right? Doink. Right? Don't you think?
I think so.
I think so too. Let me make sure that these are in. This is the other thing, is these lids, like if your cards aren't on straight, you could like bend one. There, good. Okay. So we're just going to make the call to stick some in here, some in here. Organization be damned. We'll figure it out where they go later. Sorry, I wasn't able to solve that this time. Bajoosh. So those are all there. So the only things that really don't fit very well at all are millions and millions and millions of coins, which I may have extras of. Ugh. So if you're not like me and you don't have a million coins, you should be just fine. Let's put this in here. This is the big finish. You ready? We're going to put this in here, where we can fit some of these extra coins, but not all of them. Put this in here. Look, there's a whole other. I don't know where those cubes are that are supposed to go here. Are they supposed to be the ones from the bag? Like you're supposed to. Oh, you know what? That might be it. That might be it. I've seen games do this with their inserts. So let me just go here over to the picture of the. So black, orange, yellow, white. Yeah. So what they're trying to do is things won't lie flat unless you take your cubes out of the bag and stick them all in here, I think is the idea. No, the bag shows these all organized into columns. That's not going to happen. Oh, they're so messy though. They're so little and so messy. I dropped one somewhere else, didn't I? Do you see it?
I don't see any.
Oh. Well,
woo-woo.
that's a mystery for the next time.
Yeah. We'll solve that like the next time we open this box.
So those are your, yeah, exactly. If there is a next time. Games have to be really special these days to even get a next time. Put that there, though I suspect that, again, this is something that I'll have to sort through later. As long as I keep these separate, I know I won't feel too weird about it. But let's pop these and keep them all in the same buckets. And I'll figure out what those are about later. Get rid of the cardboard. Finale. we take the player guides and put them there. Yeah.
Oh, and silica gel.
Delicious, delicious silica gel. Do not eat
Yummers.
silica gel.
What?
Do not eat silica gel.
Why? If not
Give it a
food, why
whirl
food
and you'll
shaped?
find it. You just use them to season your Tide Pods.
The one coin.
The one coin.
Thank God they packed that one coin.
We'll put
Could have
the.
lost it, but then I
We'll
didn't.
try putting the horsey ones in here, and then I don't know where all my queen coins are. They're over here, I guess. So I guess we can fit a bunch of them. We just and then like as many singles as we can cram in, I guess, is the idea.
We organized
more.
that.
Throw a few more in there, although that's not where they're supposed to go. What's supposed to go up that top left? Do you remember?
Oh.
It is going to be the... I don't know. Right, the extra yellow hexagonal things, and over here is supposed to be the green squirrels. Even though the card... Doesn't the card on the squirrel say discard the green cubes? Let me see here.
Those are the
second.
strategies.
I thought the squirrel was in here, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Step 1, remove the green food cubes from the game. Oh, and use the pink squirrel cubes instead. So this is where all your food cubes are supposed to go? Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. The idea is I think that the trees attract the squirrels, and the squirrels drop food around. So it's a way of the game distributing food around the board to prevent it from being scarce, I believe is the idea. Okay, doesn't matter. Whole other bag of coins that I super duper do not need. And then we forgot to put these in all of the player boxes, but I'm sure that will be boring, so let's not do it. Not like the rest of the video, which is just being laugh-a-minute exciting. Great. And then these finally are, look, one of them is nice and one of them is for hobos. I think one of them is black printed and one of them is like shiny metallic printed.
Beautiful.
So this is the one we keep, but I don't know where it goes. Do you? In here? Let's just say it goes in here.
It's just taking my breath away, though.
I know, it's shockingly gorgeous. So we'll put it in there. Yeah, and I think like that all should like look. Hold on, let's put everything in, and then I just want to say, I also want to see if the if the playmat fits. So grab all the player player bits. Ooh. This is supposed to go here. Ew, on the bottom. Ew, I don't know if that's a good idea. That's what the picture wants us to do. No, the yellow.
Oh, the yellow.
Yeah, those guys. So slam all of those guys in the player boxes. Oh, since the player boxes are here, let's quickly just repeat here. What color you got on top?
I got freaking gray.
Gray. Here's gray.
Beautiful.
Throw it in. Ugh. What's this one? Yellow.
Just throw it in. Oh yeah, should probably do that.
Put it under there. For the sake of completion.
Whoa. Tummy noises.
Oh, the last video I did was in the morning before I'd had any food, and the whole time it was just like starring Ryan's stomach. Oof, it was crazy.
Boo. Come on. Yeah. No, they're so slippery.
Yeah. I got the extra slip sleeves.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know about... I mean, this is what the picture depicts, but I don't know about putting a bag on the bottom. That seems chaotic evil to me. Let's take that out. Okay, that's all of that. And then we'll put the board here. And then we'll put the... So you have 1, 2, 3 thin rule books. Oh, no, where's the... So we can get rid of this one. And we can replace it with this one.
The Septennial.
And
I'm the fun guy.
And the picture, I guess that you put this up in your locker is the idea. You know how all the teen girls absolutely love hardcore 4X board games.
Oh
great.
my gosh, they flock to me when I bring them up.
He's my boyfriend. Great. And where's the, and then we'll slam that on top. Where's the lid? Where's the lid, baby? The lid. All right, you know the shtick. I banish thee. I banish for 1,000 years. You shall never. You. Oh wait, wait, we gotta undo that. We didn't do the playmat. Okay, playmat. Now this is really stretching the ability of it to not have box lift, but I didn't see a place for that to go. So, this is with all the stuff I got. We'll see if it's... Again, I banish thee. Look, that's the demon noise escaping.
Oh my gosh.
For 1,000 years. And then, from the side, do we have box lift? We have the teeniest amount of box lift. I would say that's like 0.5 centimeter to 1 centimeter. So if that bugs you, throw the whole thing in the garbage. That, oh my gosh. I wish I could aim a camera down here at the floor to my right and see
oh my gosh,
how many plastic bags we just
there are
murdered.
So many.
And I just, like, hold on, just one more time. Consider, I might even throw a before shot up. Consider this box before the insert and after the insert. Look at that. Look, you're ready to play Feudum. How exciting is that? Obviously, you're going to have to go spend the bucks on getting the extra ships and the extra submarines and all that jazz. But, whew, this kind of thing is what helps board games get played. Again, I banish thee.
That's right.
Well, what do you think? Are you ready to play? Probably not.
No.
Scare the crap out of you?
A little.
It should. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. But if you like heavy duty games, or you like the idea of something like Voidfall, but you just prefer a medievally kind of fantasy setting, then this is a game that you want to check out. If you're more of
if you're a girl like that flock.
Yeah, if you stand the behemoth and you are between 13 and 15 years old, then
must be
13 to 15, right? then this is a game you'd be interested in, if only for the artwork, which I find is very unique and rather enduring. But if you're more like a Codenames player, or you like just the lighter stuff, avoid this game like the plague. That's about the long and the short of it. This has been Ryan and Shad. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so, because it's super
click it now.
And then if you haven't joined us on the Discord and you're not a bot who just wants to spam us and DM us for friend requests, then please by all means join us on the Discord server. That's us out. We'll see you next time. Did you just watch that whole thing? Oh, hey, to 100% this video, click the badge to subscribe, and then click the bell to get notifications when I've got new stuff.